Hello, today we continue to explore the website of the broker Pocketoption and we'll check out some binary options strategy. In this case we have the euro dollar, dollar Canadian pound dollar and dollar franco. On this chart we see now that the trade is quite volatile pair. Before trading you should always look at analytics solely in order to determine what the next hour or two will not be important financial events. In this case, we see that no events note.tree will be the events in 38 minutes. In order for us to work correctly we need to work on the strategy that I am guided by the strategy as a template, the template that was practically accomplished, to which showed a positive result where people could earn money. For now we see euro dollar is heavily oversold, overbought position. Stochastic oscillator shows that it is strongly oversold and now going upstairs. In order for us to decide with our actions we must go to MetaTrader and see if they suggest the template. Some of our actions point template. There are several dial indicators which give us to understand when it makes sense to buy or sell the option. For now we have a real-time arrow which offers us to buy an option, but we see that there is a line of support which price has not come yet. It is advisable to wait when it comes to the support line and then the likelihood that it will bounce up pretty big. This is the strategy technical indicator tells us, and we make their speculative all sorts of skills. And indeed the theory of this strategy. So go on. She almost came and buy it on Skyrim for 15 minutes PM for the price of $39 can set a different price, well, for example $100 and buy up at. So trying to analyze the behavior of the graph and is entirely based on two things, the indicator stochastic on the most on the router Pocketoption and MetaTrader already. He went up and so do our rates, which we then see. We can see that after 15 minutes, 20 seconds, 15 minutes, 20 seconds. We have completed this time the expiry of our options. While there is a trade we can watch a bit and look what is happening under a different indicator. We'll switch to Canadian dollar. We see that the M5 candles only recommend these meetings to work. We have here a stochastic, nothing definite is said, but if we go on MetaTrader and go to Canadian dollar also, in this case we have not installed the template. Let's put the template we need in, and that's the price of hanging in the middle and no factors which allow us to bet no, but we can look at the history of this case, the story of how the most likely behaves in this pattern. Go for a couple of hours ago and see that arrow appeared. We reached the line of resistance, and in this regime if we open the purchase option, we won here, reached another level of resistance price, and again we won, and here we would have won here. We won, but almost all the arrows we winning at the same time. We must not forget to ensure that financial events and not to forget to put it on the M5. Let's move on to another on another pair pound dollar. Let us upload again this template. Let's do so to see the end of this case. The arrow indicates to us that, well, again about the history of the process, the history of these arrows, and thus we see what the arrows show us the right thing. To that arrow also shows correctly. That is, if we follow these rules, we would constantly win. To moments when we would have played. Firstly here. Secondly here we would have to wait when it reaches the resistance level. Here, too, would have to wait and would not have this arrow to go, although it would be possible, would be a win-win situation. So is it worth it? Wait for this is unknown. Here she reached the resistance line, but it is very doubtful that we won, and so on this currency it is nothing for us, as they say. Go to the following currency again, download template. In this case, we have an opportunity to test in the test. So the strategy, go to dollar a pound on the router for the dollar, the franc as I understand it a dollar franc. So then let's we do the same here, and so we are on the dollar. The franc has put on the sale of foreign currency, and again after 15 minutes, in this case after 10 minutes we have a time of expiration will come and make or not view while I'll pause. So as we can see that for both currencies the strategy worked. We see that we have this window shows how much is left, is very convenient, and the kids see how much time is left. Yes, Time of inspiration. What happens after that happens after that fact that the sum of $100 she will return our deposit BM here together with $100 return to 27 more dollars FF and 54 per currency euro dollar, thus we 10 minutes you earn $80 not do not unload the barge with coal. How to give change in euro dollar. We are far removed from the level which started. There are 37 seconds and so we look observed has 15 seconds left, thus the strategy works and works perfectly. All the parameters here we have the window opened up, our winnings deposit has increased to 625. And that it is very convenient that we can work with DEMA currency so we can get hand-on demonstration of the virtual currency is nothing anyone can say. Work for free, knowledge and experience is invaluable that will use real money. Oh, now let's move on the dollar franc. Here we see that left us 4 minutes. This lets you see how you will need to upload this template. He had us a terminal, so I say again, all parameters and the template can be downloaded at the link below the video. And what I want to say that I would have more time for the same currency to open a different template. Adds the template was franc to open another template and have to focus on it and win all three strategies. In short, the indicator on PokerUpsn, and here are two templates. You will have the information about how to proceed. I think the winning probability will increase, so let's see how we'll upload our template. For this we need to open Daddy Cuckoo. In order to get Daddy to find out, let's shout the right button on the schedule QM. We'll pretend that we want to keep our template and we see what we have here is such a Daddy with a Daddy template where it will be necessary to preserve what will be in a packet template. Once you have downloaded the My Data and MQL4, there will be a folder with indicators where you will need to download the indicators which I'll give you here. Let's see what we got happens BM so as, and here is some things not good somehow. The schedule went up and remains 1 minute at you. Everything is fine and we earned 127, earned $27 here. Odd hello, I want to remind that in real money here we have 90 tons of field on our deposit, shows that we have earned. Lion has increased. We have. I want to offer you social trading where you could be guided how to operate more advanced traders and copy their trades. I want to remind that this is only possible on a real account here. We will only newbies of course because they train and copy trades pointless, and when it's really still there will be the most advanced traders, their trades can be copied. You are on this. Thank you.